and welcome. I'm Rozy.
And I'm Shorty.
And this is
Skate Sunday.
Thanks for joining us.
Happy Halloween!
So, happy Halloween, everyone. Shorty, what's happening that's spooky in the skate world?
Well, I think the spookiest thing, we almost died.
Oh, fuck. I just skipped right over that. So we almost died from the last time we've talked to y'all.
Yeah, so we were driving home and someone ran a red light, hit my car, totaled my car. We're okay, thankfully. Little bruises, nothing serious. But yeah, that was fucking scary.
That was real spooky.
And hey, don't hit and run. It's spooky.
The Hondacity. If you have a Honda Accord and you did a hit and run in
I
want to
see if you see a black Honda Accord with a missing bumper, text me.
Let us know. I sprained my knee in that accident.
Yeah.
And it sucked. And then I couldn't skate for a little bit and I was sad.
Yeah, I whacked my head again. Little like window hit and some whiplash too. So I took a little break from skating as well, just because concussions suck, and you know it's not fun to not be able to function.
Yeah.
So I took a little break from more aggressive skating, but it was good for me. I had a lot to handle with losing my car and things like that, and so yeah. I'm just thankful we're okay. I'm thankful Rozy was with me to like be able to speak and function, because I was driving and I was just so scared and in shock, really. So yeah, we all right. We're gonna be all right.
It sucked not being able to, do what you love, like skating and stuff like that. But, you gotta sometimes step back and like, hey, skating's not your whole life. Like, be lucky that like you have a life, like you lived.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Every time I was bummed out about that, I was like, you know what? Like, you survived.
Yeah, and we're injured. Mm-hmm. So you got to realize, like, you're hurt. Maybe jumping off of things on wheelie shoes isn't the best fucking idea right now.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I took a little break. It's been nice, but I am getting back into it. It's just coming back. I'm feeling better, so that's good.
You was sliding and shit?
Let's listen.
Hold on. We can't skip over these outfits right now. I feel like we have not mentioned it. I feel like we just went into it all like full fucking head ass like. So, you're probably wondering what we're dressed up as for Halloween. And for those that are listening, you need to head over to YouTube and see.
We're not even going to tell you.
No.
You need to go look.
If you know, you know. But just know I'm hot.
We are monsters, though.
I'm hot. You're cold. So, anyways. Can we just have like a second of just modeling this really quick? Hold on.
A 5, 6, 7, 8 pose. And pose. And pose. And pose. And pose. And pose for the shoes. All right, don't look too close. They're very scuffed up, but they are potty shoes.
Mine are fucked up too. So what else is happening in the skate world that's spooky?
Well, I ordered a pair of skates once upon a time.
Ooh.
From
who? From who?
I ordered them from the moon, and
they were making them on the moon.
Never came. And it started to be a little bit suspicious after 2 months, and no response from customer service. And I don't know. I'm not usually someone who like I waited. I'm not a Karen. I don't care. Like, I give you time. It's fine. I get it. but the not responding was freaking me out. So I just like randomly posted on my story, like, what's going on with Moonlight? Like, nobody I know is getting their shit. And then what, days later, this whole thing broke with them.
Yo, it's pretty crazy because I remember you telling me this. You're like, Rosie, my skates. And I'm like, bitch, I waited like 6 months for my lollies.
Yeah,
like,
but that was
ain't
2020.
nothing.
It's 2022.
I know, but that's why I was like, I wasn't sweating it. And then like, I was like, wait, when you talked about the tracking number and all the like crazy other things, like I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then we had someone reach out to us and kind of like give us the scoop on it. And they honestly just reached out to be like, help, like share this, like get the information out there. And then we were just like, oh fuck, this is crazy. And just it like snowballed like every day, like, or every other hour it was a different story and another story and shit like that. It just like happened so fast, like, and it's still like unraveling.
There's a lot of information coming out about it.
Yeah.
At like a very rapid pace. So, you know, what I lost in this was I lost time that I had to do a bank dispute. Like, whatever, that's nothing. But the people that worked for them, like, they actually, like, there's people that can't afford to live with a job, let alone without one, let alone without access to unemployment benefits. So it's just like, I feel for them. I'm sorry for them. But it's also just like, we don't really know what happened.
That's true.
I don't know. This is a 26-year-old CEO of a business.
27, I think, or whatever, a 20-something-year-old.
A young person.
Yeah.
And so who knows? Obviously horrible decision making, but we don't know what was going on either. Like, I don't know.
We weren't there, so I mean, you know, we're gonna keep an eye on it, and you know, help where we can and stuff like that, and just see what information comes out, because we honestly don't know. But if y'all know, let us know.
Well, I think we had an interesting conversation about it too, where it was just like people are coming out like, oh well, I just like wanted to support a black business.
Oh my god,
and
yeah.
It's just like, what?
On the Reddit threads, I saw a lot of people pushing that, like, isn't this a black owned brand? Like, and it's white people saying this shit, like, not saying like if it was a black person it'd be any better, but just like, why are you mentioning this? Like, right. What are you saying in that? Are you saying like, oh, now that like I knew it all along, like, or some shit? Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying there?
Right.
So,
and
like,
that's why I'm sad, because it's like this business owner is being watched in a way that like people are just waiting for a slip up,
right?
Like at any moment. Like, that's what women of color deal with.
Yeah.
And like, so for that to be the first comment on a lot of these posts was just like, yeah, it's this black owned business, I really wanted to support it, and it's just like,
but what?
Why is that your point? Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of other points to be made. I don't know. It was just, be careful.
Words have meaning.
Words have meaning.
Yeah. I just can't even imagine being. I heard the employees were paid, but again, we don't know if we're all of them paid. Like, we don't know. You know, who's really affected by this? So that's pretty spooky, though.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared for the people's.
Who, imagine your job just like just didn't pay you. Like, who has money to be, and your rent's due in like 2 weeks. Or a week, or like tomorrow, and you're depending on that
causes
check.
Like mental problems for people. Yeah. Me, money problems hurts me mentally.
It ain't easy to get a rent, a food amount, like anything, like children things, like life necessities.
It's no news that like people are can barely afford to live right now. Like,
yeah, it's fucked up.
So spooky, scary.
Ooh, pay your fucking employees and, you know, give people their skates. I wonder if people are actually going to get their skates, because their website's still open and they're, you know, advertising like, come buy your stuff.
Yeah. And the response from the CEO was like, we're still selling. And it's just like, why?
How you going to do it? By yourself? Like, I don't know. That's hard. We talked to a lot of small business owners And I can't even imagine like the scale that company is. Like you can't do that on your own. Like there's no way.
Tell me how the bank representative I talked to that handled my billing dispute was a roller skater and had no idea about what was going on, but bought her son Moonlight roller skates last year. And she was just like, oh my God, that's so crazy. I had no idea. But what are the odds that like...
That's fucking funny. That's the funniest shit.
Oh, and my therapist would be asking me about it too.
Oh, God.
He's like, oh, I wanted to ask you. I heard about this Moonlight situation. I was like, oh, that.
Let me tell you.
You gonna pay me for this time?
What else spooky is happening in the skate world?
You know what really spooks me?
What?
Dressing up as other people's cultures.
Oof. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. Actually, stoopy.
Stoopy.
It's not spooky. It's stoopy.
PSA. Headdresses, afro wigs, all that will be snatched this Halloween by yours truly.
Bro, like, I don't get it. That's the thing about like roller skate meetups and stuff like that. A lot of them are themed, which is obviously super fun, but there's always one person that just doesn't get it. Like they don't get the memo. And like especially with like disco stuff, I see a lot of afros because that's just where people's heads go. Like they're like, wear an afro. Like, and if you didn't know this and you're listening, like, don't wear the afro. Don't do it.
If you're thinking about it, if you're looking at yourself in the mirror, take that one moment. Just keep it to yourself. It's yours to keep. No one else needs it.
Nope. They also had long straight hair in the 70s, you know, like you can do a straight wig. That would look fine, you know.
Hello, Cher.
Yeah, go for it. But and it being Halloween, obviously that's like where it calls for more not only that theme but other themes. And like people love to dress up as other people's culture. And hey, if you didn't know, now you know.
Be a spooky spider or something. So what did we do this weekend?
Oh my goodness, we went to the Frankie Morales Part 3 invitational, the third invitational. And we went to see some dope quad skaters. We've met some quad skaters that we've never seen before. What's so interesting about this competition is that I feel like it started off like it's blader heavy. It's a blader competition. Like if you don't know who Frankie Morales is, like he's been rollerblading for years and he's insane, like insane. If you type in YouTube Frankie Morales, like fucking legend in the world of rollerblading. So he created this competition, and it's an invitational type. That's what they call it, like where he invites different skaters to come and showcase but also compete, and they win prizes and stuff like that, like an actual competition. But what's so amazing is that he added a quad section to the competition,
and he's the first one to do that in a rollerblade competition.
Yeah, it's a rollerblading competition with a quad section. It's insane.
You gotta love him for that.
I do. We do. Thank you so much for doing that. So we went out there to not only see the quad skaters and show our support, but to see the amazing rollerblading. Yo. It was fucking crazy.
It was like, I was just jaw dropped watching these guys. It was mostly guys. We missed we missed the women's competition, but
the bladies,
the bladies, because they're girls. But they set up like another like PVC rail like above the ramps that for the competition specifically, right. And that portion of it just ended up being like, if you can't do tricks off this and land them, like you're not winning this. And it was a battle up there. And like, I felt like I was at the circus. Like I was watching like a freak show. Like to see people literally defy gravity. Like, how do you even see where you're landing? Doing 540s like it's nothing.
No, that's
like,
what's so crazy. Like a lot of their tricks, half of it they can spot, but they don't see where they're landing. They can't see where they're gonna land. Like, you gotta fucking give it to God.
Yeah.
Like, and just trust that you're gonna land where you spot. Like, y'all crazy. So, and I feel like we've talked about it before with Kookie. Kookie's mentioned that she skates with a lot of bladers and really learns a lot from them. And just being there for that competition was so inspiring. Like, next day when we went to skate, we're like, yeah!
I grinded a rail the next day.
The next day, this bitch is grinding a rail. So, but we did do some interviews. Y'all want to see? You want to see? We did some live footage. We were on location.
We were like ESPN up in that bitch. Like,
yeah, we were on location.
It was so fun. Y'all ready for the tiny mic?
Oh my God, the tiny mic. So next we're gonna play some footage from the Frankie Morales Invitational 3.
Enjoy.
All right. We are on location. Where we at, Shorty?
Down here, watching. We just got here, so I'm still feeling it out and getting used to people, but it's great.
We're at the Frankie Morales 3. 3. There's 3 of them. Competition. We're excited. We're gonna see some quads, some blades, and who knows what else, right?
Right. I'm rooting for Derek. I was not anticipating his appearance, but he is here. Yeah. Our guy. Heck yeah. So go Derek. And we're gonna hang with Julie.
We representing for Palm Beach County support. So who are you most excited to see today, Melissa?
No one.
Why'd you come?
I was excited to see the Bladies. Daniela Salgado, she kicked ass, and China War Stylist. She was amazing.
We're here with Derek. Derek's gonna compete. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
What tricks you got in store?
Probably gonna do a back royale, 360 out on the rail over there. 360 the pyramid. Same old tricks.
That's what's up. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
So how did you do? How do you think you did?
I think I came in second place.
I think that maybe you came in first. We don't know. I don't know. You were doing things that it was just unreal. You're unreal to watch.
Thank you.
Obviously there was a very talented skater in the room, but I think you were pretty much on par. How do you think competing against Spicy Ivy?
I think I was on point, except for my last trick. I was too fast 3 times in a row. It happens though. I came back and still did it. That's what it's all about. I had fun. That's what it's really all about.
Yes.
I got some congratulations and good jobs from people that don't even skate. Hell yeah, that's always.
You're fucking impressive to watch. You get in your head, I'm sure, but it's just.
Yeah. The concrete is not forgiving.
It is. It's very smooth. It's like butter, and you go flying, and it's slippery.
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed myself though.
Will you be here next year?
For sure.
Yeah. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Gabby. I live in Savannah, Georgia.
Ooh, from Savannah all the way down in South Florida, and you?
I'm Tatiana. I'm originally from Miami, but I learned how to skate in Portland, Oregon.
Oh my God, so we got transplants in the house. Like myself, I'm from upstate New York. I'm not a Floridian either. But we fell in love watching you guys. You were incredible. So how do you think you did?
It was my first time, but I think I did decent. Yeah, it was.
It was not your first time. She's lying.
No,
She's lying.
Competing, not skating, obviously. But
well, yeah, but you did amazing.
It was a little scary. Actually, I was nervous, but it was fun. So that's all that matters.
And how do you feel you did?
I don't know. I just had a bunch of fun. I fell a lot in the beginning because I feel like all eyes were on me, and then we got the jam out, and I was like, great, I'm just gonna throw everything. So
I played good music when we started. Like the music was shit up until now.
They were like roller skate music, check.
Literally.
But I could tell you guys got like warmed up and super into it, and then once you were in it and feeling it more, it was just like, magic, mwah, chef's kiss.
It was a good time.
So, what place did you think you get? Like, no shade, but
Probably no place, honestly. I think there are some other people that deserve to place rather than.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
well, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for talking to us. Do you want to give your handles as well?
Yeah, it's Mo Skates, MOSKATESS.
And mine is Fairy Queen Queen, FAIRY Queen. It's really long. Sorry.
Thank you, Gabby and Tatiana. Enjoy your night. Good luck. Get some water, rest.
So I'm here with the one and only Montri. How are you doing today?
I'm amazing, actually. How about you?
I'm doing great. So you're here as a judge today?
Yes, came as a judge and just a spectator.
Okay, awesome. Is this your first time in Florida or no?
Oh, absolutely not. I've been here many times. My first time at Skatebird, though.
Okay, awesome. So what's your opinion? What do you think about today's event?
Oh, well, besides the obvious, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
The vibes have stayed up top the entire time, so it's been super awesome. I come back for sure.
That's awesome. Have you gotten to skate here at Skateboard?
Yeah, I skated a little bit earlier and had a little bit of fun and just kind of took them back off and just rather watch everybody do their thing.
Are you gonna be are you competing again this year at Quad Cup, Blake Cup? No? Okay. All right. I mean, I know of the things that happened last time, the whole like controversy and whatnot, and which was fucked up. Like to be honest, like everything that they put you through specifically. But it was great seeing you like out there judging quads and like still being in the community and shit. So I just want to like thank you for like not just being like, man, fuck all y'all, and just like still being a part of this community and shit like that, so because we all appreciate you and you're fucking crazy out there. Like
I mean, I love the quad community, so I mean, I can't leave it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let a little setback like take me away from it,
Right.
And the best thing for me is that I feel like I got a lot more love from the community when that event happened.
Yeah.
So now I feel a lot more among the crowd instead of just what they made it seem like I am, and that's so for me it was a win-win, even though I lost.
Well, you're always a winner in our eyes. We want to thank you again for your time.
Cheers, thank you for your time as well, and yeah, let's party.
Okay, so we have the MC for the quad competition. Introduce yourself by your name and handle.
I'm Kayla Fisher, Kayla Alexis Fisher, and my handle is Kayla Alexis0331, and I'm Cap Skates. I have a blog.
So what was it like MCing? Like, was it hard to keep up?
Well, most of the people in the community I know, so I made sure that I made them feel at home because it's hard for us quad skaters to feel welcome in new spaces. So I just wanted to make it comfortable. So I hope I did that job, and everyone else is doing great and doing their part in the skating community. So I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, you kept it in control, the timing, everything. Everybody had a chance to do their thing, which was like really important. So good job.
Thank you so much.
And so what's going on next for you?
So basically I have an event coming up here soon, so stay tuned. Follow Craft Skates, and yeah, that's it.
Good, thank you.
So welcome.
So I'm here with the Frankie Morales. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. We just want to say thank you for, allowing us the quad section. Can you tell us about that? Like, when did you decide to add quads into the Invitational?
Actually, I was one of the first people to add quad in the first Invitational. We had Moxie and Estro, everybody come over. So I'm always rocking with the quad community. We sell quads in Miami on Wheels, so I fuck with it,
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations on everything. The video game looked amazing.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know you were a coder. It's freaking awesome.
People didn't, but yeah, the impact was crazy. I was like surprised at everybody's reaction, to be honest.
That's awesome. Well, Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you.
You too. Thank you.
In the spirit of Halloween, what's a scary skate experience you have?
Getting hit by a car was one.
Oh, God.
What's the scariest fall? Probably the one at Melbourne skate park, which that skate park, que diablo. Oof. Scary. But they have a very, very deep bowl. And our friend Piper skates there. Like, that's her home skate park. She skates like that. That's the back of her hand. She's also very tall, so that bowl is not as huge to her. But I remember I did successfully drop into it twice. And then one time I dropped in and just like caught my arm, which is like such a no-no, and just like overextended it. Like, I had gear on, didn't break anything, just really like tore a muscle. And I was like, I didn't even know if I could get out of the bowl. But I did pull myself up, but it hurt like a bitch. And I had to like go to my car for a second to be mad. But yeah. That hurt. That was probably the spookiest fall I ever had.
Damn. I'm trying to think. Oh, when I was still learning how to drop in, I went to Drop In. That's actually the name of the place, the skate park. And someone was encouraging me, like a skater. I don't remember who exactly, but they were encouraging me to try to drop in, because I was already good at pumping. But you remember my drop in journey? It's really like a lot for me. And so I tried it without even like really knowing, having proper form or being ready yet. I just wasn't ready, you know? Like, you really got to listen to yourself and not be like pressured. Like, I know we say it all the time, but like, for real, like, don't be pressured to try shit that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
Like, if you're ready and you're like, let's go, like, go for it.
And don't be that person like pushing people either. Like,
yeah,
it's good to encourage, but like to scream at someone until they like drop in is like not always helpful to everyone. It does help sometimes to have that motivation and that energy, but you got to be careful. Like, people can really hurt themselves. Like, I've seen people that literally can't skate on flat ground be encouraged by other skaters, like, get in the bowl, like, drop in, you're good. And it's just like, this person doesn't even know how to like stand on skates yet. Like, so, you know, that is scary. I don't like it. You've seen me in that situation, and I'm like, I want to get the fuck out of here before I get like freak out.
Dead ass, because it goes from being like, yeah, do it, to boom, they get
we're
their
all
shit wrecked,
waiting
and then
for
we're
an
like,
ambulance. Like, I've seen stretchers come playing derby, like things like that. Like, I've seen very scary injuries, and like, it sucks for everyone for us to stop what we're having to do to wait for like medics and shit. Like, I don't know. It's more fun when everybody like has all their limbs intact.
Yeah. Like I said, just know your limits, you know, like, know what you can't. Don't limit yourself, but know your limits, you know. And we've said it here before, but anyways. So I'm trying to drop in, right? And, well, I'm being encouraged to drop in. I was like, no, I just kind of want to pump. I was like not even able to pump up to the thing yet. And they're like, do it. Because it's like on... This ramp was, I forget what the name of the wood is, but it's like a softer wood. It's not like a metal ramp or a concrete ramp. I had my helmet, thank God. I dropped in and I did the slam back on the head, you know? Luckily I knew to like lift my neck up a little bit. So like my upper back got it the most. Like, I hit my upper back instead of slamming my head back. But, I also learned that day that my helmet wasn't tight enough, because it just slipped forward and like crunched I wear glasses, and it crunched my glasses into my nose.
You could have broke your nose.
And the helmet like crunched into my nose. Like from the back, like it like lifted up.
Yeah.
Something I didn't even expect, didn't even think of that could happen, because I'm like, oh, the helmet's on my head, I'm gonna fall, and it's just not
if
gonna
no
move.
one ever told you like, hey, tighten that fucking strap around your neck, like, you know, the ear things too, they gotta be right next to your ear, they can't be down here, like they gotta be right there,
or unclipped.
Gotta be here, like, you shake your head, if it's moving, it's not tight enough.
Right. So mine definitely wasn't tight enough. Crunched my glasses. Pushed my glasses into my nose and like, you know, had that like irritating feeling, but I lived. I was fine. Had a headache after that, went home and just like I was like, I am never dropping it again. But eventually I did. Like, you saw my long journey in fear.
Yeah.
But that really that was really spooky, struck some fear in me.
Rosie, what are we doing for Halloween this weekend?
We're gonna go to an event in Miami, a roller skating event, and put on by one of our friends. And we're excited because we went last year. Yeah, it was last year we went.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was a goth babe.
I was a witch, a spooky witch, but it's exciting. It's gonna be exciting because they always do it big. So it's gonna be exciting to go and to, you know, show out and be fucking like sexy.
What are you gonna be? What are you gonna be?
I don't know. I'm really feeling this this costume.
Please do it. I think I'm sorry. You have a different personality.
You can't tell me shit.
You
in this
extra
costume.
spicy.
Y'all gotta see. Please go to YouTube and see what I am, because you have to see. But I might be this, or like, I don't know. I can figure it out. I was this or a fairy. Like, I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm gonna be on wheels and it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
What about you? What are you thinking? What are you?
I'm being Cupid.
Oh.
I don't know. I just wanted to be something cute.
Yeah.
And I got like a whole look about it. Like, I'm not just doing like the basic like fuzzy halo. Like, I'm being like Cupid, but Shorty's version of Cupid.
Yeah, your own. The fuck? So tell us what y'all are doing for Halloween. Are you skating? Are you spending time with family? Let us know below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Skate Sunday. That's all the time we have for you today. If you're looking for me, you can find me at Rolling with Rosie.
And if you're looking for me, you can find me at Hey Shorty with 3 Y's and 2 underscores.
And if you're looking for us, you can find us at
Skate Sunday.
Thanks for watching and listening.
Bye.
Bye. Imagine having like to come as something racist when you could be a sexy fucking chili.
I mean, you could literally be a sweet scoop.
You couldn't be anything else.